Okay, this video, I'm going to show you the double rib stitch. Once it's on the loom, this is what it looks like. Actually, it looks pretty cool. But the stitch itself really just looks like this. It looks almost like a stockinette or something. But it's super thick. See, look how thick that is. It's very, very thick and plush. It's got a couple other names too. The double rib or the cattail stitch in English. And I'll hold the card up in case you want to pause here and, you know, screenshot the picture, and then you'll have it to keep. But the way these work, this is your anchor peg. From the anchor peg, you go over that one. You just follow the dark line until you get to the end, and then you come back and you follow the dotted line. So that is how you do these. So let me undo this one. Okay, and let me set that up so you have a good view of it. I'm going to set that up there so you can see. I'm going right along with it. So we're doing this top peg. Now first we skip 2 pegs at the bottom and go under it, and then we hit that next peg. From here we're just going to be skipping 1 peg on each side. So there's going to be 1 empty peg after each one. Now when we come to this end one, there isn't an extra set of pegs here. This is the end, which you can see that's what's happened in the picture as well. So we're going to go around that one, go up. And now from here, all of these empty pegs, we're just picking them up. So which the pattern is essentially the same. We're skipping 1 up here, skipping 1 up here, just in the opposite direction. And there you go. Now what's different about this, with a lot, I'm so sorry, my throat's messing up a bit. With a lot of these type of stitches, you go down and up, and then you do your 1 over, and that'd be your cast on. Not with this one. Ones like this, you don't do that. Because 2 passes is your row 1. So that was your row 1. Now we're going to continue to cast on. I'm pulling me some extra string out. Now we just watch and we follow that same pattern. Okay, we're at that end. I'm going to pass over, and then we're picking up all these empty pegs. Each time you do this, you're doing the exact same. You're not rotating stitches, you're not switching nothing. And push that last one down. And there you go. Now what I always like to do is when I do a pattern, once I get to this last peg, go ahead and knit that one over first. So sorry. Knit that last one over first, and that helps to lock all that in place. Okay, so this right here is our cast on. You done your first pass up and down, and you did your second pass up and down, and now we are doing just the bottom over the top. And with a lot of these really, really weird stitches like this, this is how you cast on. You just do the pattern once, and you do the pattern twice, and you pull the bottom loops over the top loops. And as you can see, first couple passes, there's going to be a loop hanging up, but it's not going to continue to do that through the whole thing. So if you see that, you didn't mess nothing up. That's how it's supposed to look. That is normal. And what I am using, this is a super bulky weight yarn. What's done in the, oops, I only got half that string. There we go. You push it down, and this is what's going to look like once you have the cast on done. So sorry about my throat today, people. Okay, Now I do a couple rows with the slip knot still on here. Then you can just take it off and let it do whatever it is it wants to do. Now for something like this, how you cast off. Take your remaining yarn, wrap it around 3 times. Do I have 3 on there? No, I don't have quite 3 yet. There we go. You wrap it all the way around the whole loom 3 times. And then you cut. And what you do, okay, this is the difficult part, because you're going to do this cast off, but you have to follow your initial pattern to get the right tension to it. So we're at this last peg. And so we're coming over to this first peg, which is this peg right here. What we do, pull the yarn through the hoop once. Pull yarn through the hoop. Second time, and that locks it in. Now we go over to the second one. Remember, we're just following this pattern. You're going to do that all the way up, and you're going to do that all the way back. That is one way you can do this, which you go all the way down, following your pattern, you come all the way back. Once you get to this last peg, of course, you pull it through twice. That's going to lock it in place, and then you just take the whole thing off the loom. That's going to be a super, super stretchy, very loose cast off. Now, if you're doing this for a scarf, I'm not sure that that's really the cast off you would want to use. If you want a more finished scarf, oh, I'm not even sure what to tell you to do on this one. Alright, I'll have to come back to that. There is a way to finish it up. I did that in a different video. I have a different video to show you how to finish it up. So what you'd want to do is take a scrap piece of yarn and put over this, then do your cast off. That way, the only thing left above the cast off is going to be the strings, where the only thing left above that yarn is going to be these strings. So do that. There'll be a link in the description below of a video to help you, to show you how to finish the edges up. So I do hope that helps. Anybody who uses this stitch in a project, send me pictures. A lot of these stitches I've never really used. I know how to do them. I've never had a project to do them with. And so they look really neat. They look really interesting. And I'd love to see some finished projects using these various interesting stitches. Alright, thank you for watching.